Hello everyone, Squad Busters is here, and today I'm going to be giving you some advanced tips that I picked up in beta that actually ended up carrying over into this soft launch. But first, can I just say how smooth this game is running? You don't realize it until you play a bunch of other garbage games to just see that this was polished pretty nicely, but it is a Supercell game, so I wouldn't expect anything less. But let's get into the tips for you. The first one I want to talk about is having a fast start inside the game. You want to get a quick clear speed to go and really start racking up those coins. And one of the best things you could probably do, or at least starting off, is going and looking at the attack power of the 3 heroes you can choose from. Now you see here Colt sitting at 200. This is a pretty quick clear speed on it. And then you have somebody like Shelly at 150 and even Bo at 125. But once you've been playing for a little bit and get the feel for the characters, it actually turns out even though that Bo has a lesser attack, he actually clears this box quicker than Shelly there by like 0.2 of a second. It may not seem like a lot, but these little things definitely do add up if you're trying to be efficient and be the best. The next tip I have for you is merge whenever you can. I don't care how much you like El Primo and want to grab him. If you're sitting on 2 chickens and your choice is between a chicken and an El Primo, definitely grab the chicken. Every time you go and get a fusion, it's going to reduce the cost of the next chest that you grab. So think of it as the chests are priced out based by how many heroes you have inside your army, and obviously having 3 of them turn into 1 means you now have 2 less. The next one I have is don't go fighting other players when they're at full health. You may be sitting in first, you see the second player come waltzing in, and you guys just start duking it out. This usually ends up being that after you both lose a couple of heroes, one of you ends up running away, and next thing you know, you guys are now sitting at 5th and 6th, while somebody else is going and still farming away, taking that first place spot. Don't worry, you'll get your opportunity. There's plenty of moments where you'll see somebody that's badly beaten go running by you, or even a situation where they're going and get stunned by one of the monsters. Use those to your advantage, but going and squaring off with somebody at full health is just going to be a bad time for both of you. Now this next one, I've been a little bit guilty of myself, and that's stop running everywhere. Everybody will just go and burn up their boost as fast as they can and just sit there on empty. It's okay to kind of go and hold it to go from one chest to a monster, but you really want to kind of keep this in an escape room situation, or even if you need to chase down that weak hero running by. Now this one might not make a lot of sense after the last 2 I just mentioned, but the other thing you want to do is stop chasing. If a battle breaks loose and the enemy runs away, if you find yourself chasing them for 30 seconds or however long it is trying to hunt them down, you're just wasting your chance of getting first there. So don't chase too far, I guess I would say. I mean, if you chase a little bit, good chances if that player is running away, they're weak, they're going to probably go and run into another player. Yes, we all want to get that busted by you, but when it comes down to it, you really want to try to stay in first, and sometimes that means just letting them go. And this stop chasing also goes for the Goblin Rush, the one where the goblins run around. Every time you hit them, they drop some gold. If you defeat them, they drop a ton of gold. I absolutely crush this mode every single time because I just sit still. If you sit still, they'll come running by you. Remember, you're going to be doing your attacks when you're not moving, so there's a better chance of you hitting them that way. And like I said, I crush it every time. Bo is a great one in this once you get him to 2 stars, and the fact that he does increase damage to monsters, so that's a good way to go with it too. Which leads into the next tip of stop stutter stepping. The amount of times I go in a battle and I see my opponent just inching around. Remember, we shoot when we're stopped, and the fact that they're moving around is just screwing up the animation and they're not getting their hits in. If you go into a battle, commit to that battle. Stay still, and if you think you're going to win, stick with it. If not, run away. Obviously, if they throw a bomb on the board or use any type of spell at all that's going to benefit them, then get the heck out of there. The next one is getting top 5 should always be your main priority. Don't always try to focus on the first. Really, being in that top 5 will give you that streak bonus, which is a huge addition to getting your dupes of the heroes. I don't think it's a bad idea to spend some coins if you have them to keep that streak going. If you are around 5 streaks, that seems to be the spot where it caps out. I mean, obviously you can have more like 20 streak or 30 streak, but the bonus is going to be all based by a 5-win streak. When you get up more towards that 20 or 30 to go keep that streak going is a lot more coins. So if you can, you have the coins, I would do it. Otherwise, just start off fresh. And as far as your coins, I would say that the chest tickets are the most important thing inside the game. You never really want to go into battle and not have the option of getting anything away from it. Obviously, you want to have fun, but if you are struggling or hurting kind of low on coins, it's never a bad idea to go and play it without using those chest tickets, get up to that 5 streak bonus, and then go and purchase the 3 for 6,000. I think the 3 for 6,000 with that 5 streak bonus is much better than spending 6, 8,000, whatever it is to buy inside the shop. Like I said, if you have the coins, shop's a great place to get those hero dupes, but the best thing I think you can get with your coins is going to be these chest tickets. The next tip is you gotta get into the middle. That's where all the monsters are gonna be condensed, all the big rewards are gonna be inside there. Now, you gotta know your limits of which bosses you can beat. Don't go for the main boss right away running in there, but still try to go and at least get in there. There's a good amount of chests, there is enemies that you can beat inside it, and it's a great way to get some gold. However, though, you gotta keep an eye on for other players on the screen. They'll take that advantage of going, oh, he's attacking this enemy right here. I'm gonna go in right after you kill it and pretty much beat on him or even take the gems and gold. So if you do see an enemy player come creeping up on you, my suggestion would be if you think you have a chance of at least holding a battle with them, move off the monster a little bit towards them, and that usually keeps them away. But if they are way overpowered than you, you just gotta hightail it out of there and just run away, call it a loss. The last one I have for you is always try to have a spell. And even if you have one on you and you go buy another one, you have a cannon, you see a bomb, you better be tossing that cannon off to the side there. At least put it in a spot where it can benefit you, but the bombs are a nice way to go. I actually like to go and have a bomb, a heal, or even a rage. Those are the kind of 3 that I like are great for offense and defense. And even if you have a bomb and you see an art bomb, toss that one onto the monsters. Pick the other one up. You want to try to keep these things around for when you really need them. I'm sure there's a lot more tips, but that's all I can think of right now. And really, I want to get back into the game and grind. I'm almost on the final world right now, so I want to keep on pushing, get to there, unlock all the heroes, and then make some more videos. But if you guys have no idea what this game even is that I'm talking about, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.